Hello, good morning. I checked my audio. We're good. Hello. Berg, thank you so much for grabbing that first. Love that. Razor, hello. Doxy, hello. How are we? Happy Tuesday. Girl, my desk is a mess. Mess. What else is new? I'm good, Doxy. I'm good. It's been literally, I don't think I've streamed at all in May yet. It's been like 2 weeks since I've streamed. Whoops. Oopsie. Hi, Ferg. Welcome in. Love you. I hope everybody's doing okay. There's just been a lot going on. Like, what else is new? I mean, we've been having withdrawals. Is that the case? Honestly, just like a combination of, like, obviously the same stuff that's been going on, but like there's like some family stuff happening now. My mom is going to be staying with me for a few days. So streams might be kind of like hit or miss for the like latter half of the week, because my mom is going to be here with me and I'm not going to probably stream while she's here. So yeah. It's been a weird couple weeks. And I just also haven't really felt like it. Like, we've talked about this before. Like, if I'm not in the right mood for it, no one's gonna have a good time. So I've just kind of been doing my own thing. And then like I've been working on like school stuff and work stuff, trying to get my shit together, trying to get my life together for maybe the first time ever. But we're here. We have a lot to catch up on. I have a lot of news to share with folks, which is exciting. Most of it's good. And I want to hear what y'all are up to. I was lurking Tree Fungus's stream and I saw Razor. Of course, Razor was there. And I saw you're going on a trip. That's exciting. I know, imagine. You won't like how I'm doing it, though. When I was filling out my paperwork for it, I was like, Razor would absolutely not approve of this. Every time I make financial decisions in particular, surprise, they're usually not sound financial decisions. And every time I'm like, Razor wouldn't like this. When I cleaned out my 401k so I could pay my rent, I was like, Razor wouldn't like this. But she's got to keep a roof over her head one way or another, so here we are. Playing my Xbox, I got my connection for my Wii, so I love that. I used to love, my sister had a Wii, and we played the bowling game. It was like life or death for us. We took that game so unnecessarily, so seriously. Like a fiscal guardian. Well, I'm still making the bad decisions. I just know that you wouldn't like them. I filled out my financial aid like acceptance thing today. I'm getting shafted, but it's the only way I can pay for this program, so. And I'm taking out more loans than I actually need so that I can afford to pay my rent if I don't get a job soon. But you would rather, yeah, I mean, not by choice. If I had an alternative, I would take it, but I don't, so. Unless you're also the kind of guardian angel that will pay my tuition for me, I unfortunately have to do this. I think I posted about it in the Discord, but I'm going back to school. I got accepted for a master's program. So we're going to get a master's degree. Hoping that will make it easier for me to find a job. So it's an online program. I'm only going to do one class at a time, because it's maybe been a while since we've been like an actual full-time student. Hi, Six Crits, welcome in. Bones, hello. Hello. Not the Mascar's degree. Yeah. Hi, Helena. Welcome in. Razor, can you maybe do your job and give some shout outs for these folks? Six Crits, Helena, Doxy. Bones, do you stream? You want a shout out? Who wants a shout out? Razor's never done anything. That is, we all know that's not true. We all know that's a bold-faced lie. Don't give him cover. You don't stream. Well, maybe you should. Maybe you should. We know one person who would be there. Now, please stand me. Look at that. You hyped him up and he's still giving you your shout out last. That's who Razor is. I'm glad that he's taking this opportunity to show you that. Heron, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much for the bits. Welcome in, my love. Speaking of being thirsty. Me, Razor, and see? That's the 3 people you would need to hit affiliate. Hello. Hello. Throwing that out there. So yeah, so we're going back to school. I'm going to grad school. I start June 9th. It's online, so get ready for more co-working streams. Except I can't fuck around. It's not like the thing I was doing before where it was all self-paced. I have to do I have stuff due on Thursday nights and Sunday nights every single week. And like I said, I got my student financial aid shit today. And something that maybe some of you know and some of you don't. When you go to grad school, there's basically no grants. Any financial aid you get for grad school is basically going to be a loan, unless you get like a grad assistantship or a teaching assistantship that pays for your tuition. So we're taking out more student loans. I already owe literally, Razor, plug your ears. I owe, I think, $70,000 still on my bachelor's. This is going to add about another 25-ish. 25 to 40, depending on how fast we do this. You like this shirt? I'm so glad you said that. It happens to be available literally right now. That was one of the other things we were going to share. Pride merch is here. Get into it. You'll do my... I saw that, Bones. I saw that. Did you see specifically which skin I was talking about? Which actually should be easier because there's less clothing involved. You're welcome. Sounds good. Thank you for the lurk, Karen. I appreciate it. Hi, Miles. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. When I win drag race, yeah, that'll do it. Yes. Lifeguard Junkrat, indeed. Still waiting on jock straps. I do still have the jock straps. If people do want a jock strap, I can stone one and send it to you, but Fourth Wall does not currently offer them as an option for merch. I'm so sorry. I put in a ticket. I sent an email to support and I said, I know this is a very niche request, but I happen to know at least 2 or 3 raggedy, thirsty homosexuals who would absolutely purchase jock straps if that were an option. They said, noted. Calculated it, and by the time I finished paying off my private loans, I will have paid like 100,000 on 40. That's where I'm at. I think I started with about 50,000, but because of the interest and everything, it's just racking up. So, but in order to pay those loans, I need a job. And it feels like I can't get a job unless I do something to make myself look better on paper. So it is a really good jock strap. I picked very high quality jock straps and I rhinestone them by hand. Nobody jocks the strap quite. That's my next merch. As soon as we're done with this Pride merch, that's the next one. Yeah, so I owe, I think, 75-ish right now, and then I'm taking one class at a time for now, just because it's new and I want to make sure that I don't fuck this up. But full-time is technically 2 classes at a time. So if I did that, I could be done. They run on a mod system. So instead of taking a class for a whole semester, I'll take it for 10 weeks and then another 10-week mod starts. So there's like 3 mods per semester instead of like a traditional kind of semester structure. So it's 12 classes. So I could be done in like a year and a half-ish, depending on, again, whether I stay part-time, go full-time. There also is a slight possibility because I started a master's program back when I was working in higher ed. And I finished 2 courses before I stopped working for the university and therefore wasn't getting a tuition waiver anymore. But it's maybe technically could be possible that those 2 classes could count for this program. I have to take a bunch of random electives, and some of those electives can come from like the leadership and organizational like development program. And my master's that I took before was in leadership studies. So it's possible that the 2 classes I took already could hypothetically transfer and count as some of my electives, which would mean I've had 2 less classes to take. So cross our toes on that one. I forgot to send that transcript when I applied. So when I talked to my like admissions guy, he had no idea what I was talking about. And I was like, oh, sorry. I'll send that, I guess. Yeah, it's wild, Helena. I have been on, and the other thing is, I'm on, under the Biden administration, they implemented this thing called the SAVE program. I don't remember what that stands for, but it was supposed to be like a pathway where it's an income-based repayment plan, and if you pay for a certain, I think it was 20 years, the rest would be forgiven. I applied for that, obviously, and was approved, but now it's all tied up in court. So like the courts basically said that he couldn't do that. This was part of his like attempt to try to forgive a bunch of student loan debt. And now the courts have said no. So it's still kind of working its way through. We're not really sure what that's going to look like. So I'm kind of in limbo in terms of my current loans. So I can see how much I owe total, but in terms of like, what are my payment amounts? What's my like projected payoff date, all that stuff. It all just says unknown right now because I don't technically have like a current legitimate repayment plan. So I'm just not going to worry about it. If the government can't figure out what I'm supposed to do, then I'm not going to stress about it. If you can't put a date or a number in that portal and tell me how much I owe you, I'm probably not going to pay it either way. Let's be honest. She's still unemployed. But if you can't get on the same page as to what I owe you and when, I'm not going to stress out about it. You all get your shit together and then come see me and we'll talk. Don't forget that. I did perfume your, it's true. For free. I didn't even charge for that. I didn't charge anything, actually. Razor got his for free. Ain't that some shit? Love that, Helena. My desk was clean until literally today. And I started like trying to organize my stuff for school. I have the box. I got my samples of the merch. So I figured we'd go over that. I turned the box so you all can't see the address. Now it's trashed. Paid in pics. It's weird to hear a 50-year-old man say the word pics. I'm not gonna lie. Underpaid, truly. I agree. I'm glad we are on the same page there. Everything is a mess and I deserve to be shamed. Yeah, I feel like I live alone now, which is I think one of the reasons my mom wants to come stay with me. She's fine as far as I know. There's like nothing wrong or anything. She's kind of been bouncing back and forth between her husband's house and my sister's place. I don't think she wants to live with him permanently anymore. I think it's more of like a I'll stay with you until I can not tolerate you anymore, and then she goes and stays with my sister. I don't think she would prefer to stay with me, but she didn't know that Jared had moved out. So we were talking on Mother's Day. I saw her. And she was like, "Where's Jared?" And I was like, "Oh, he moved out a while ago. Like, he still has some things here. He's still helping with rent and all, but he like moved in with his girlfriend. He's happy, whatever." I don't think she knew that. So she's, I think, concerned that I'm like a recluse now. And that because I obviously live here, I work here, I don't like leave and go see people face to face on a regular basis. I think she's concerned about me. So she said she's going to come stay here for a few days, but anyway, living here alone now, I feel like I clean a room and then everything else is immediately so much dirtier to me. Like, I did the kitchen yesterday and now all I can see is how bad the floors are. And then I'll do the floors and I'll realize how bad the bathroom is. And then I'll do the bathroom and I'll be like, wow, my room. And it's not that bad. I'm not a messy person. It's a lot easier to keep it clean, not having him around. But between the dog, and the drag, stuff gets dirty. And there's nobody else to do it. So I know that if I don't do it, it's just going to get worse. So can't believe I missed you. I kind of did too, honestly. I've only met her twice. There's like a whole story there, I guess. But like I said, he seems happy. I really don't talk to him that much anymore. We talk when it comes to like the dog and then if there's apartment related stuff. But he's, like I said, he seems happy. They did like a competition thing over the weekend. It seemed like it went well. So yeah, he's not here anymore. But he still has like his bed is here. He's got like a couple dressers. His closet still has a bunch of his clothes and stuff in it. So he's on the lease until December, and I told him I expect that you'll keep helping with the rent until then because you agreed to take on another year here. So, and he has been. So there wasn't like a specific day where he was like, I'm moving out now. It was one of those things where he was staying with her like 1 or 2 nights a week, and then it just kind of became more and more, and then he just stopped coming back at all. For a while he was coming back every few days to like get more clothes or, you know, whatever, but for the last 2 months or so, he's been coming every like week or two to pick up some of his things and bring them over. And yeah, so like I said, he seems happy. I've met her twice. She seems nice enough. I don't really know her, but I don't mind living alone. I thought I would. This is the first time I've lived by myself since I had like a single in college, but that doesn't really feel like the same thing. I've always had either like a roommate or I was living with family. So this is the first time that I have actually lived alone. It's just me and the dog here. And I actually really like it. I thought I would hate it because I'm a pretty extroverted person, but I like it. And that's what I told my mom. And I don't know if she believes me or not. I think she thinks that I'm just like putting on a brave face so she doesn't worry about me. But I would say like 99% of the time, I'm totally fine. There's like a rare day every once in a while where I get kind of lonely or sad because there's nobody here. But most days I'm totally fine. Happy and minimum requirements. I mean, yeah. It was definitely a big change, Helena. And I'll be honest, it's disappointing how quickly it feels like Jared like doesn't give a shit anymore. Because he was my best friend for like 14 years. We started living together shortly after I graduated from college in 2011, and we've lived together ever since then. And it feels a little bit like now that he's with this person and has moved in with her and there's like a whole life for him there, it feels a little bit like he doesn't give a shit anymore. Like I texted him a couple of days ago, and I said, because again, like I said, most of the time when we talk, it's limited to the dog or like the apartment. And so I texted him and I said, hey, I'd love to do like friend stuff sometime. Like if you want to hang out, I miss hanging out and being friends and not having everything be about the dog. Just let me know when you're free and we can go like do something. And then the next day I texted him because there's some stuff going on here with the landlord that might affect. I might have to temporarily move to the upstairs unit. It's complicated. And so I texted him the next day and was like, hey, there might be some changes over the summer with the apartment. It will affect you because you still have stuff here. So we should talk about that sometime. And the next day after that, so this is over the course of 3 days now, he texted me back, but all he said was, hey, sorry, I meant to try to come by to talk about the apartment, but the day got away from me or whatever. And I was like, I haven't answered him. I haven't said anything back to him, but I was like, you didn't give a shit about like wanting to hang out. You only were worried about whatever it is that has to do with you in the apartment. So it feels a little bit like, and I don't think he does this on purpose, but when Jared is in a relationship in particular, he kind of stops seeing anything else, which is what a lot of his partners have liked about him. He's very much like that type that's like 100% about the person he's with. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but, it's very jarring because he literally, it's like he stops thinking about anybody else. And so it feels a little bit like he just doesn't care anymore. And I know that that's not probably the case, but that's still the way that he acts. So, and at this point, he's almost 40 years old. I shouldn't have to like articulate that to him when we've gone through this so many times already. So that's where I'm stuck now, is like, I know that I'm like, the way that he's making me feel is valid. And I know that I shouldn't have to like walk him through that anymore because we've been through this so many times. So anyway, it's fine. Like, I'm also learning that I don't need him either. Like, I don't want to be friends with someone if I have to like do all of the work. So again, happy for him. He seems really happy. That's great. And I'm only going to put so much energy into like keeping a relationship of any kind, if that's not reciprocated. So LG Junkrat or Beach Junkrat? Not my Discord freezing. I really like Beach Junkrat, Beach Rat. I think that's that's the skin I use on Junkrat. I think from a like a cosplay perspective, it'll probably be easier to find the stuff for the lifeguard one. Like the beach one, his hair's like all spiky. Finding the hair for that, gonna be messy. But I think they're both great. They both require no shirt, which is really my only prerequisite. Gonna be real, it makes me emotional. Oh, I appreciate that, Helena. And like I said, I'm fine. Like, obviously it sucks, and it's not a relationship I want to lose, but I'm also, like I said, I'm not chasing him. You know? Currently going through something similar with a friend, and I've cut them off for my own mental health. I love it when people are open and transparent about day-to-day stuff like this. Just know you're not alone. We all this. Oh, I appreciate that, April. Thank you so much. Can we get a shout out for is it April? Can I call you April? Partner pushing, DBD, mostly DBD content creator, also a member of the team that I'm currently like trying out for, I guess. But she's very close to getting partner. Yeah, you're right. Like, it's tough. I don't want to talk too much about it because I've gotten in trouble in the past because sometimes his girlfriend watches my streams. But thank you, Razor. Yeah, it just sucks. He's been my best friend for most of my adult life at this point. He was my life insurance beneficiary. We adopted the dog I have. We adopted together, like, and I kind of knew that this would probably happen because for those of you who've been around for a while, we went through this about a year ago too, where he was dating somebody else and was looking to buy a house. And I thought that meant he was moving out and moving in with her and was going to leave me here. Turned out that his plan at that point was to buy a house and that we were going to live in it together and that she didn't want to live with him. And now here we are a year later and it's like back in the same spot. So we've been through this before. So it is what it is. Like I said, he's still my best friend. I consider him family, but even my family, like I'm only gonna do so much before I realize my energy is better spent elsewhere. So if they saw this, they should probably go, oh shit, maybe I hurt my friend's feelings. He would never. I don't think he's ever gonna watch my streams. But she did, and she got upset because I referred to her child. So anyway. Anyway, so that's what's going on. He doesn't live here anymore. But again, I don't really mind it. I like living alone. It sucks that I'm gonna have to pay all the bills, obviously. At the end of this lease, my rent doubles. And where I live is not a particularly cheap place to live. But I don't know that I could find a cheaper place to live where I would also be able to have my dog, because he's not a huge dog, but he's over 50 pounds, which is usually like the cutoff, at least around here. So it is what it is. But like, as far as being by myself, I'm fine. I have enough like internet friends that there's usually someone to talk to if I'm like really lonely or whatever. But not the new roommate. Like I said, I don't think I could find a new roommate. I don't know who'd want to come. Like, the room is small. His room is very small. Again, it's pretty expensive. It's for a room that big. It's not affordable. Your mom would be thrilled. I would probably consider it if it was someone I knew. I don't think that I would like put an ad on the internet and be like, will someone come live with me, please? But if there was someone I knew who was looking for a place, I would probably consider that. It would have to be someone that I know I'm okay with, because I'm home all the time, so sometimes it's not what we want to do, but has to get done. Yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at. And I think maybe it's taken me a while, because like I said, there's been a few times over the course of my friendship with this person that it's been very clear that like I'm more invested in doing more as a friend than he is. And maybe this is just what it takes for me to like accept that, you know? I'm more likely to live with friends. Yeah. I don't know, it just feels weird. Mostly because I think that like if someone else were to move in here, they would have to be a pretty laid back person. Between the fact that I'm here all the time, I'm not like a particularly loud person, but I haven't had to worry about anybody else for a while, so I'm probably not the easiest person to like live with. And the dog is a lot, as some of you know who've been here. So I don't think it'd be able to be a stranger. It would have to be someone who like kind of knows what they're getting into, you know? They'd have to know what they're signing up for. Went to Twitter yesterday to vent about it, and my post went, oh, of course it did. Of course it did. Every time I try to promote something, like I posted today about I've launched new merch today. Hello. Crickets. No one will see those posts. If I, in a moment of weakness, like vague tweet about somebody, or I talk shit about another drag person in my area, that's the thing everybody's gonna see. And I'll be dealing with it for months. Every time. Without fail. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. And again, I think it's harder because I don't think that it's like intentional. I don't think he's a mean person. I mean this with love and respect. I don't think he's capable of being that like vindictive or intentional about his actions. I genuinely don't think he has the like capacity to think that much about what he's doing. So I know that if I were to talk to him about it, he would just be like, oh, I didn't realize. Which would almost, I think, make me more mad, because it's like, I care enough about our relationship that I notice when it's been months since we've actually spoken about anything other than the dog was sick. So for a few months we were taking him to the vet, which I paid for all of it. I didn't ask him to pay for anything. But like, I've noticed that we don't talk anymore, and it doesn't seem like he even has noticed, let alone cares. So. Performers in my ear. That's true. Girl. I've really been leaning into like the digital drag stuff. I've started doing drag like game nights and trivia and bingo and stuff. Because I don't know if I even want to do like in-person shows here anymore. And that's just, it's just too messy. The people here are too messy and I don't want it. So anyway, so we're going back to school. I start June 9th. Master's program. Here's the real kick in the tits. You know what the first class they made me take is? This is the only thing. I actually am super nervous about this. I had to write it down because I couldn't remember the name of but it's very clearly a math class. The first class I have to take is quantitative analysis for decision making. Which, from what I can gather, because I can't access the class until June, but from what I understand, it's like a business stats class. Which I am not looking forward to. It's like, oh, I think I still have the thing up. Not everything just being like people's cliff notes and stuff for the class. No, I want to see the statistics. Yeah. It's there it is. A survey of the mathematical, probabilistic, and statistical tools available for assisting in the operation and management of industrial organizations. Huh? Okay, girl. I ordered the textbook. She'll ship, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what most of those words meant, but the reviews all say that the course is actually easy and that it's like very surface level, but I'm nervous because it sounds like math. It sounds like math, and then if you, the deep cut is, when a million years ago when I got my bachelor's degree, I started as a pre-med student, and what scared me away from being a doctor was my first semester they made me take Calc 1, and I had never even taken pre-calc. So I have a painful past when it comes to math classes, and I'm nervous that that's the first thing they're making me take. I also, because my undergrad GPA was not a 3.0, I have a less than 3.0 GPA for my undergrad, even though I've taken 5 graduate level courses since then and gotten A's in all of them. I got a provisional acceptance, so I have to get and maintain a 3.0 average for my first year. My first, what'll be 2 classes. So I have to get a B or better in this class. I don't know what any of those words mean, but they all make me want to puke. Yeah. The later classes in this program do look really interesting to me. And this is only a slight pivot from what I've done so far. So that's kind of the goal, is that what I've done in the past is diversity, equity, and inclusion work, which it's not a great time to do that work right now. But it's basically been project management work that I've been doing. So my thought process is I'll have sort of the academic background to back up the skills that I've been using anyway. So it's like a slight pivot from where I've been. And there are a lot of project manager jobs available. Almost any big company has project managers. So honestly would have guessed law school for me. It's funny you mentioned that because I kind of thought about it, but I, again, don't have a great GPA. And they have to take the LSATs and everything for that. So I was kind of thinking about law school. But there's a lot more that it takes to get into law school than it is to get into this program. So we'll do this, we'll get this master's, and then, we'll see what happens from there. But anyway, assumed you're going to clown college. Honestly, at this point, if I thought it would improve my chances of getting a job, a full-time permanent job, I would probably do that. At this point, I'm open to just about anything. So it is what it is. This will help a little bit financially too. Like I said, I'm taking out more loans than I actually have need for. So it'll give me a little bit of cushion so that I have a summer job that starts next month as well, but it only runs till the end of August. So if I don't have something lined up at the end of August, this will help make sure that I continue to have a place to live, which would also be nice. So claps and snaps for that. More debt, but also like I don't really have a lot of other options on the table right now, so we'll see. But I do think I would like law school. I don't know. I remember when I was an undergrad, and I wanted to work in higher ed, so my perspective was very much skewed that direction anyway. But I remember when I was in college hearing about other people who took like a gap year or waited to go to college instead of going straight out of high school, and I remember thinking that was insane. That like there was just no way that I would go to college then. I would just never end up going. But I don't think it's necessarily, there's no like one right solution for everybody, but I understand it now because I think that if I had waited, I would have, I think, taken a different degree. Like I think I would have gone a different route in college. But I feel like when I graduated from undergrad, I still didn't really know what I wanted to do. I did what like at the time, at least, everybody was telling you, like, go to college, get a degree. It doesn't really matter what degree you get. Just do what you like. Take the classes that are interesting to you. Find what you're good at. Find what you like. Study that, and then there will be a job for you. Like you'll find something, and that has not been my experience. So I kind of understand now. Like I wish that I had maybe waited. And I think I maybe could have got it out like a pre-med, and maybe I would be a doctor now. Who knows? Or maybe I would have gone like law school. Like, I think that I probably would have been able to. I would have had more grit. I think when I made the adjustment from high school to college, like neither of my parents went to college. None of my older siblings did. I didn't really know what to expect. There was a lot of shell shock. It was the first time I was like kind of on my own in terms of like advocating for myself, which I had never really had to do that much before. I didn't really know how to do it. I think things would have gone a lot different. Like if I were an undergrad now, I have no problem advocating for myself. I have no problem reaching out if I don't know something. My first semester, I almost failed a class because I put it on my schedule. It was called Multiculturalism in America. It looked really interesting, but there was no like room number or schedule listed for it. So I didn't know where to go to attend this class. So I assumed that meant that it was canceled, that there just was no class. Maybe they couldn't fill the class, whatever. I didn't realize that if there was no schedule or anything listed, that meant it was an online class. I didn't realize that until halfway through the semester when the professor reached out to me and was like, hey, you're failing. I didn't realize that's what that meant because why would I assume that? So I just feel like I would be better equipped if I had waited a couple years. And I think that's what people mean, but who knows? Maybe I wouldn't have gone at all if I'd waited. So sounds good, Helena. Glad that I waited to help me figure out what was lucrative and easy. I wasn't even thinking about money. I think I assumed, because like I said, neither of my parents went to college. My mom was a nurse. She was not an RN though. She was, I think they call it something else now, but at the time it was an LPN, which is like a step below an RN. And my dad was a truck driver. So I think in my head, I assumed because I would have a bachelor's degree and would be more educated than anybody else in my family, that meant I would make at least what they were making. And that like I would at least be able to like live comfortably. I didn't really understand. And then also when I graduated, I thought I was going to go right into grad school. I had a grad assistantship lined up that would have paid for my degree. So I was like, oh, I'm going to have a master's. I'm going to go into higher education. And I'm going to work in student life and live on a college campus for my entire life. And that is obviously not the direction that I went. And I'm glad for that because I think I would hate that now. And that's a degree that once you get a master's in higher ed, it's hard to pivot out of that. So I'm glad that I ended up not doing that, but it wasn't even, I wasn't thinking about what I would make. Maybe I should have been, but how life changed. Indeed. Anyway, so that's one of the things that's going on. That's been taking up a lot of my time. So like every day I feel like I get another email from the school with like some new thing I need to register for and set up, and I don't even start for almost another month, but I don't want to let anything slip or wait too long. So I'm trying to be really good about that stuff. They keep calling me. I have like my admissions person and I have an academic advisor, and one of them has called me every single day, every business day since I applied like a week and a half ago. So, and it's always some random thing, and it's always something I've already done. Like my advisor called me today to be like, "Oh, have you set up your like school email address?" I did that a week ago. I've emailed her from that address, and I was like, "Yeah." But I don't want to not answer and miss something. So that's been taking a lot of time. We do have the summer job that starts. I had my first training. My background check is taking a really long time, so I don't have access to anything there yet because my background check still hasn't cleared. And then the boss, the person I'll be reporting to, is on vacation this week, so that's kind of just stalling. But it looks like it'll be pretty easy. It's a pretty simple, straightforward, almost kind of a call center job, which I've worked in call centers before, so I'm not worried about it. And that'll get us through the end of August. Still looking for permanent stuff, full-time stuff, but for the time being, I think we'll be good. And we have new merch. New merch is launched today! ! Merch. Every year we do a little Pride collection, and I'm very proud of the designs this year. I like them every year. However, I really like these designs. So I'm wearing one of them. This is the Weapon of Mass Destruction. It comes on a t-shirt or a tank top. This one has a tank top option as well. I did not get I don't really wear tank tops, so I didn't bother to get a tank top, but you can get a tank top if you want. It's very cute, I will say. And I don't know if when I designed the product, I didn't check something, or I picked this, or if it's just what comes on this particular type of t-shirt. If you've gotten merch in the past, this is like the kind of vinyl. It almost feels like if you've done like the iron-on thing on a t-shirt before. So I would be careful washing this. If you typically wash your clothes in like hot water, I would be careful doing that with this, because this is the type of material that if it gets too hot, I could see it maybe melting or starting to peel off. So word of warning with the Weapon of Mass Destruction design. I really like it. The colors are more vivid this way, so I think it looks more like the artwork that I put on it. I thought it was cute. I really like it. It's very comfortable. The prices are a little bit higher too, mostly because of like tariff shit. So sorry. Not that. Oh my god. Well, good thing you don't have a confidence issue or anything. So I think it's really cute. And it's available in like 10 different colors. So get excited. What else? This is the other t-shirt design. I don't think I did a tank top for this one, but if someone really wants one, I can do it. It's not hard. This is like the kind of the Pride design. Cute little rainbow. It's very detailed, so it's kind of tricky to get everything, but picture me, cute little design, little rainbow. Y'all know I've talked about this before. I really don't like the rainbow. I appreciate the what it represents, especially to our community and all that, but I hate the color, like it's too many colors to me. But doing it just on the text felt like an acceptable amount of rainbow. So this is the Pride design, same price. It's the same t-shirt, very cute. And again, just be careful and thoughtful about how you wash it. What else? We have the buttons. So I don't think we've done the buttons before. I think I tried to design them once and I just didn't like how they turned out. But this is the small set that comes in 2 sizes. The other one's about twice as big. So this is like the cute little buttons. You can get like the big, like I don't know if they do them anymore, but it used to be like people running for office would hand out big old buttons that said like their name or their logo on it. These are the smaller ones that I remember people used to put these like on their backpacks and stuff. So this is the same design as the Pride t-shirt. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see these. We have the Weapon of Mass Destruction design on one of them. We have the Pride design from last year just because I thought it looked really cute with the hot pink background. And then we have 2 of these Hell Yeah Brother lip designs. This is the standard one. This comes on the hats and the hoodies too. It does say Hell Yeah Brother. It can be a little tricky from far away to read, but it's in the shape of a pair of lips. Thought it was really cute. So we have that one, and then we have the same design, but on a dark background and in a rainbow kind of gradient. This was kind of specifically because Kanele really wanted, when I posted on Instagram, was like, which of these designs do people like? Kanele really liked the rainbow Hell Yeah Brother lips, so that was kind of a specific nod for them. And so that comes as a set. You get 5 of them in a set. And again, they come in that size, or the other size is about twice as big, but it's the same designs. And then we have, and these ones are a little different because they're embroidered, but we have the hoodie, the Hell Yeah Brother hoodie. And instead of being printed on the hoodie, again, it is embroidered. So it's up on kind of the left chest. And it's embroidered on there, very cute. And this comes in a bunch of different colors too. I just wanted the blue one because I always get the black ones, and I have enough black hoodies. So I thought that was really cute. It comes in like 10 different colors. You can see it on the website. And I'm not gonna wear this because I think I look stupid in hats, but we have the Hell Yeah Brother hat. Cute little trucker hat. This comes in a bunch of colors too. You can get it with like black, and then the mesh part is white or gray. You can get it, there's like an all red version. There's a bunch of different kind of colorways on this. Enough black ones. I've got a whole, I don't know if you can see it. My door is covered. I have like a set of hooks on there, like a hanging thing. I've got probably 10 hoodies hanging on that door, and I think 8 of them are black. So this is the hat. It's cute. I just don't think I look good in hats. Maybe we'll wear it for a little bit because it promotes, but... And again, this is embroidered. I really love the embroidery. These other designs just have too many colors that I couldn't do the embroidery with them. One, it would be so expensive to embroider all this on every single t-shirt, but embroidery really only works if you have like 5 colors or so or less. And all of the other designs are like pictures of me, so there are way more colors than that. So... But I really like the hat. I really like the hoodie. We'll put the hoodie on too. There is also a sticker. So you can get it's like a kiss cut sticker with the Hell Yeah Brothers. So if you want to put it on like a water bottle. I've done water bottles and things in the past, but they don't really sell that well. So I figured let's do the sticker instead. And then if you want to put it on something like a water bottle, you can do that and choose to do it yourself. But they're all available. And again, a reminder that if you're a Club Carrie VIP, exclamation point members, you save 10% on your orders. So whatever the price is listed on there, you can take 10% off if you're a Club Carrie VIP. And everything that I've ordered at least is true to size as well. I haven't had any issues with things like not being the right size. If anything, I think the hoodie's a little bit big, but I prefer my hoodies a little bigger anyway. So that kind of worked out. Slurp slurp sticker definitely went on a water bottle. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of folks do because it's something that you're not going to get rid of. What's the little inspection sticker. Thank you, Inspector 41. Appreciate you. So there we go. I look like such a douche. I look like one of those like cishet men with a podcast who just wears their merch all the time. Talking shit about women and selling my dating coaching package. So anyway, it is exciting. So hopefully folks enjoy it, pick something up. I love seeing pictures, so if you do end up buying something, make sure to drop a selfie in the Discord. And yeah, we'll probably do some giveaways and stuff too. Usually folks end up giving away merch. I know there are folks who can't afford, to splurge on something like that. So usually folks end up giving stuff away too. But It's here, and it's here earlier than normal, but I wanted folks to be able to order it in time so that they could wear it to a Pride if they wanted to. That's usually the point, but I look like a douche until you see my Pedro Pascal Daddy's Girl cup. So there we are. What else is going on? I can't think of anything. I think that's about it. We are gonna play some games. I was thinking perhaps some Overwatch. Although I have been playing some more Dead by Daylight recently. Dating update? There isn't really a dating update. I have a date this weekend, assuming my mom's not still staying here. But it's somebody new. I actually think, and I don't think they're watching, but there's a slight chance and I would never say this to him, but part of me thinks that I'm getting catfished by this person. So part of me thinks that we're supposed to meet up at a restaurant, and then I'm gonna show up and that he either won't be there or it won't be who I've been talking to. But I'm trying. Here's the thing. You want to know why? Since we're getting vulnerable anyway. Because according to the pictures I have seen of this man, he's very hot. And in my head, I'm telling myself, why do you want anything to do with me? So I'm trying not to let that I'm trying not to let that get in the way, but all I can think is you can't possibly be who you say you are, because why? But we'll see. He's seen me in drag, so it could be a catfish situation, or it could be that he's like a chaser, you know. Or he could be exactly who he says he is, and he's just a nice guy. We'll see. We'll find out. TBD. Or if I don't say anything, don't ask, because that means it probably went bad. Hi, Kiki. Hell yeah, brother. I literally look like if Hell yeah, brother is like an energy drink, and I'm like on the street team. It's very comfortable, though. I still don't think I look great in hats, but this one looks okay. Your dating update curiosity might be quenched if you sub. That's true. Perhaps I will tell you all more if you throw money at me. There is not much I won't say that. I won't say that on Twitch. Love that it's like lips. Me too. I think it's fun. I think it's like a fun little play between like how like aggressively mask the language is, the words are, and then to put it in like a cute little femi lip shape. Feels very much on brand for what I do. But it's very cute. I hope you're doing well, Kiki. So you've been going real hard on the role play. That self promo channel is literally just like a steady stream of Kiki going live. Yeah, super cute. And again, it's available now. Go forth, purchase, give it to a friend. Helena just joined. Oh, I love that. That's fun. Are you like did you get a promotion? Because there's a thing next to your name on Discord now, and it's the name of the server that you're on. And I've never seen anybody else with that before. Are you in charge of it now? Oh, a junior admin. Oh, excuse me. I didn't realize. We were in the presence of a girl boss. That's very exciting. Congratulations. I hope it continues to be a fun thing. I feel like I know so many people who get like really deep into Hey. Goose. Come here. What's your problem, Big Mouth? Relax. Scare the shit out of me. Oh my god. Enough. Girl. Not letting myself go down the road that burnt me out last time. Good. Good. I feel like I know a lot of folks who like it either... Can you not? Enough. Enough. More than enough. You want to say hello? A rare goose sighting. I don't know what his problem is. Relax. See ya. I feel like I know a lot of folks who've like gotten super heavy into RP and then either it becomes like unhealthy for them or I'm just gonna ignore him because I'm pretty sure it's just the neighbor coming home. He's gonna stop. Or it becomes like so much work and it's like not fun anymore. So I'm glad that it's not going that way for you. Has Goose been enjoying it? Yes. Yes, he has. He's still gaining weight, which I'm a little concerned about because I thought he would start losing more weight. I think it's not as fast as it was when he was on the medication, but he's doing well. People still stare at us because he still has that patch on his back from where they shaved it. So I think people still think there's something going on. And the neighbor always asks, even though I told her 100 times that he's fine now. So I think that people still think he's sick. But that works for me because that means they give us kind of a wide berth, which is great because he's kind of reactive. So it makes it easier for me to take him out for walks and stuff because people don't get too close to us. But he's good. He's good. Everyone's good. That's what I mean. Like what I said earlier, like things could always be worse, but all things considered, I feel good right now. Like literally the only thing, if I had a full-time job, that would really fix all of my problems. Like I feel good. I'm not sick. I don't feel unhealthy in any way. We have a place to live. I don't think this landlord would kick us out or kick me out unless they really had to. She really likes having me here. And they're super laid back about everything because they're not like a landlord per se. They just happen to buy this house and I happen to live here. Which I guess does make them a landlord, but they're not like career landlords, I guess is what I mean. You know, Goose is good. Everything's fine. It's really just like the financial side of things that has really been a struggle. And, you know, that feels like it might be hopefully turning around soon. So knock on wood, right? So, of course, there are always like, I would love a billion other things be different too, but like, given the current state of things in the world and how shitty things are for so many people, like, I really can't complain. So, I could, but I won't. So, anyway. What do we think? We want to play some games? We feel like gaming? I could really go either way. I would be down for Overwatch. I would be down for Dead by Daylight. I'm okay with either, really. Maybe we start with some Overwatch and see what happens. I've been really liking Stadium. I feel like a lot of people don't like it, but I'm kind of a fan. I will say I like playing support way more than DPS. The last few times I've played, I've just queued for support instead. I think it's just because I'm less confident playing DPS. And I feel like I could play Moira with my eyes closed at this point, so many choices. That's why, honestly, Razor, I think if you just queued up for one role and tried to just get like good with one hero, I think that would help. I always have the same build I start with Moira every single time. And then if I need to like adapt as the game goes on, I will. But I find that helpful. Maybe that's not helpful for you, but I finally passed my DPS rank on support, which is good. Let's ride. Not this. I keep getting all these like pop-ups when ever since I downloaded that it was like that plugin I used for like 2 days on Overwatch. I keep getting pop-ups asking me to install more, and I don't even have that one anymore. Not that. You uninstalled again. Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, we have a new overlay too. Oh, come on, girl. And like, what? Cute, right? That's kind of fun. Game capture's working. Audio should be working in a moment. Slay. How long are you going to Vegas? You said someone was getting married, right? Is it just like a quick down and back? Oh, we have the new emotes too. Speaking of. New Pride emotes. We have the brick. We have the guillotine. Just happy I was able to connect my TBD accounts. Wasn't there something happening to people when they did that? Weren't they losing something when they did that? Did they ever fix that? Be there Wednesday to Saturday. That's not bad. That's not bad. Friend is getting married by a drag queen Elvis impersonator. Work. There's someone here. I don't know that I've ever met them, and I don't think I've worked with them. But there's someone here in my area who's a I think they would consider themselves a drag king. Elvis impersonator. But they're like a famous one. I guess in the very niche world of Elvis impersonators. They're kind of well known. I want to say they have like a Guinness World Record or something. Yes. Oh, they tried to break the record. They did not get enough though. They tried to organize the biggest gathering of Elvis impersonators. It was an unsuccessful attempt. But they do like concerts. They go around and do like concerts as Elvis, and people love it. Staying in Vegas any longer would be too much. I've always wanted to go to Vegas, but I don't think I'd want to go by myself. My mom really wants to go, and I love my mom, and I would go with her, but I don't think we would want to go to do the same things. Like, she's not gonna go to Drag Race Live with me. My mom would probably just want to post up at a slot machine and sip on a drink the whole time, which is fine. but that's not my, I'm not like a big gambler. I would maybe do a little bit. Like, I'm okay with playing the slots for a little while. I would get too anxious if I started losing. It would really just be for the fun of it and not, I'm not like a serious gambler or anything. But I love a good show. I love a good gimmicky drink. I love the idea of things being open like all the time. I'm very much a night owl. I think I would like it there. But I don't know if I'd want to hang out with my mom. I don't think she'd want to hang out with me. Let me put it that way. If I ever end up there. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. What's this?
You'll appreciate what I have on offer.
Is this new? I don't remember seeing this.
Magnifique. Immaculate taste, my friend.
Oh, Soldier's so hot. I'm sorry if that makes me a basic gay, but oof. Oof, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I don't want any of these. Thanks though. If you love me, you'll put them in a loot box. It came out this season. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that. See, there's always extra XP if you go damage, but I don't want to. I finally made it to Contender 2. And climbing. Yeah, I think I would like Vegas. I would like to go to San Francisco at some point too. I've never been there either. I really liked LA, but I was only there for a week and I was there for work. So there were only a couple nights where I had time to do anything. And I spent one of those nights hanging out with my uncle, who's a Trumper. So I didn't get to do anything like super fun. And where we were staying was kind of far away from like West Hollywood. We were in, actually, I think we were pretty close to things. We were where there were a lot of TV studios. Culver City. Yeah, we weren't super far. I just didn't want to go to shit by myself. That's my thing, is I don't mind traveling alone, but I'm not gonna like go like hang out in a bar by myself. So much to be had and to do on the West Coast. So I'm told. I still keep seeing all these jobs in your neck of the woods. DEI is alive and well in the Pacific Northwest. Literally nowhere else. But I'm constantly seeing jobs, mostly in Portland, and then some up in the Seattle area. And a lot of them are like government. They're like state jobs or what have you. So not bending the knee. Not that. Maine isn't really either, but there aren't a lot of jobs here anyway. Main one, our court case, the infamous when our governor was like, "I'll see you in court." She did beat him, so the federal government was trying to withhold USDA funding to our university system over the fact that our university system would allow trans athletes to participate in sports. The court ruled in the state's favor. Not that anybody reported on that, which is kind of frustrating, but move to Portland, Carrie. You never know. You never know. Like I said, the only thing I really need right now is a job. And if I had like a stable job that could support a move, I'm not like committed to staying here. But I'm not going to move across the country without being sure that I can afford to live there. So we'll see. Make sure to take you to Barracuda. Not Barracuda. I do think my mom's also worried about me because I'm not like particularly worried about getting like settling down with someone either. And I guess maybe I just don't have the same perspective as a lot of other folks. Like, would I like to be like with someone, sure. But I'm also not like desperate. I'm happy by myself too. Maybe I'm too happy by myself that I'm not like putting enough work into it, but I'd rather be single and happy than like with someone purely for the like sake of not having to be alone. And I understand that those aren't the only two options, but like I don't know. Maybe it's not an issue for me because there's virtually no dating pool here. Trying to move to South Carolina. Do you have like family there, or what is it about South Carolina that's drawing you there? I don't mind living in Maine either. I think a rare adult that also doesn't mind living where I live. There are a lot of folks who would never ever move back here. I don't really mind it. What are they saying? Not meow submissively. Not that. Get me out of here. Not the meowing submissively. Razor, you said you went installed. What are you doing in this game? Honey has family there. I want to see the beach. Oh, okay. That's a good reason. That's a good reason. I've never lived there. I've been through there, and I have some friends who live there, and they like it. I guess I don't really put a lot of thought. At least recently. I think maybe because I've been so focused, hyper-focused on like my immediate future and like meeting my needs now. I don't really spend a lot of time thinking about like planning for the future. Like, where would I want to live? Where do I want to work? Where do I want to be? Who do I want to be? Like, I do think I personally do better in a city, but I can't see myself moving to a big city with Goose because he's so reactive. He would, I think, be way overstimulated. He's sometimes overstimulated just being in our little city that we're in now. Anything bigger than this, I feel like, would be a lot for him. We'd have to, I think, put him back on the medication full time, the anxiety stuff.
The armory is closing shortly.
I'm the hot beefy doctor. Not the wanted poster around my... Ma'am. Alright, let's do this. Take notes, nerds. I got one. Your turn. Oh. There's someone over here. No. Whoops. That was a bad orb. But we're doing it. The hot beefy doctor. We'll see. This May, I don't know what her plan is, but she just keeps rushing in and dying. No, girl. And now they're staggering themselves? Girl. Oh, I love when I get put on the good team. No one likes a squealer. Speak for yourself, girl. I love a squealer. That's my type. Whoa, who's fucking... Oh, you put me on the wrong side of that wall, girl. Tough break. You let me behind that wall, baby. Oh, she said MVP. Could be. I would love to be the veterinarian. I don't know. I think I've said this before. I feel like when thinking about compatibility, would probably do really well with someone who's like a little bit more type A and a little bit more structured in the way that they think and like approach life, as someone who's maybe not those things. But I can be. I just don't want to be. Like when it comes to planning the vacations and stuff, I don't mind doing that stuff, but I don't want to be the one who has to do our taxes. You know what I mean? How do I put that on a Tinder bio? I'll plan our trip to Vegas if you do our taxes. Doxy type A is like someone who's like pretty like organized. They're usually like the person who's like a planner, kind of likes to have a plan for things, whereas a type B is a little bit more like winging it. They tend to just like let things happen how they're supposed to happen and they just kind of roll with it. I think I tend to be a little more type A at work, which makes me want to be less so outside of work, if that makes sense.
3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
I need a nerd. Someone who can fix all my streaming stuff.
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
So I don't have to learn. Oh, bye, girl. Outclassed. Have I played Marvels? I have. I played it during the, I think the second beta they did. And then when it launched like full on, I played for a while. It was okay. Not my favorite game. But I don't mind it. Oh, I wish I hadn't ulted! That was stupid! Oh, never mind. It kind of worked out. Shit. I'm busting my ass. This team better be grateful. I didn't mind Rivals. It was okay. I don't play it anymore. But it's one of those things where I think if I had a group of people to play with, I would give it another shot. Got him. You're welcome. I'm lagging too. Don't love that. Ew, Nar throwing the dynamite right into the wall. Slay. Yup.
0 to 2. I can hardly believe my optics when I see stats like this.
I don't know about that, sexy duck.
Next up,
But okay.
it's time for Clash.
And then on round 3, I usually pick one of the ones that gives me extra orbs. Because by now I've added enough to my abilities to help kind of counter some of the, like, this one gives me a stationary orb when I fade, but it gives it reduced duration. But I've got enough buffs to it that I think still makes it worth it. The other one I would pick would be this one that launches 2 additional orbs, but it reduces the effectiveness by so much that I usually don't go for that one. But I've still got some pretty beefy, like, ability buffs. So I think it's still worth it.
Sorry about that.
We've already seen so much action, and there's still more to come.
When I play Lucio, I like to buff up his boops. The first one I pick is the one that gives him an extra boop, whatever that's called, I can't remember.
No one likes us.
And then you can make it like do extra damage or do damage if you boop someone into a wall.
The action begins.
I like to pick the ones that give you like reduced cooldowns on your abilities, so I can sit there and just boop and boop and boop and boop.
Life is a highway.
I like it.
From now until the teams lock in for the round.
You scared?
Suboptimal.
3, 2, 1. Commencing attack on objective B.
I love a man who can boop multiple times. I don't want no one boop man.
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds. The objective's live.
Oh, okay. I thought I faded, but all right. What I like to do with her when I have this one that produces an orb when I fade is I like to kind of rush up and then just fade back so that the orb stays up there. But we went a little too close to the sun on that one.
Circuit, what a play.
Lucio's just gonna let them have it. Okay.
They lost that point. They're falling back to objective A. Objective goes live in 10.
Okay, well let me just let me go ahead and you get it. I knew you'd get that reference.
That's an objective secured. They're moving up to objective B.
Sorry, what are we doing? Ooh, girlies. Ooh, girlies. Ooh, girlies. Ooh, girlies.
The objective is now active.
Girl, this ice cube thing is such bullshit. She's so annoying. No. You got froze right next to my healing orb? You're welcome. Bye. Ah! Okay. 12 assists? Girl. Try to keep up.
Position this round.
Try to keep up.
Get ready for control.
Enjoy your ads. Love you, mean it. Name the country where you would land at Amilcar Cabral International Airport. Cabral. That sounds maybe like central, not Central Europe, like Central Asia. Let's say Azerbaijan. What if that was right? If that's right, you all have to, someone has to give 10 subs.
We're in the middle innings and everyone's waiting to see how the match shapes.
Amilcar Cabral. I'm probably way off. It's probably like Bolivia.
Only 20 seconds left until we kick this round off.
Hi, sexy duck. Me doing the best in the lobby?
The armory is
That feels correct.
No one likes a squeak.
Oh, don't forget we have the clip leaderboard now too. So for folks who clip the stream, there's a leaderboard. I don't know if I have to set it up or anything, but there's a leaderboard where whoever you get a badge for being the one who clips the clip with ends up with the most views, I think is how it's measured. I don't know. I didn't read the whole article, but for those of you who like to be competitive with your Twitch experience, you have that option now. This May just loves to charge in like that. It's so interesting to me. Oh, I faded. What do you mean? Oh! Island nation of Cape Verde. I was, in fact, not very close at all. So sorry. We tried. So sorry. Ew, this Arya wants me real bad. Okay. How embarrassing. Y'all couldn't get anything out of us. We tried. No. Ooh, girl. Healed my ass off that time. Yes, I did. Y'all are welcome. Y'all are welcome. See, that was a nice match. That went well. Why can't they all be like that? Oh, that was kind of nasty. Yes. Climbing. I mean, you said it, not me. Was I thinking it? Maybe. Maybe so. Everybody make sure you go say hello and happy birthday to Shwilham as well. It's their birthday. And I'm sure they're partying like it's their birthday. As they should. What I like too about the Hell Yeah Brother design is that from far away, you can't necessarily read it. So like, it could be just like any old hat. And you really have to get up close to know. But I feel like the gays will know. This is one of those things that you can wear around the straights and be safe, I think, generally speaking. But like the girls, the gays, and the days will know. You'll get one of those like nods, like they'll know. International, exactly. In a world where it's not necessarily always safe to be openly us, the Hell Yeah Brother logo will become a symbol of the resistance. I'm kind of like the queer Mockingjay. You could say. Some might say. Isn't there a new movie coming out for that series? I kind of lost track. I was very into those books when they came out. Y'all mind if I just have a snack real quick? But I was all about those books. Movies were okay. I feel like I fell victim to that thing where like when you read the book first, the movie's never really going to be like what you imagined it would be or what you hoped it would be. So I think the expectations kind of...
Enter the stadium. First up. Believe me, you don't want to
Yeah.
run more watch.
I'm sorry, I'm that bitch you insta-locks a hero. So sorry. I did have someone a couple days ago who was like, ooh, do you think I could have Moira? And I was like, girl, do you literally not play anybody else? And they're like, well, I can, but I'm a Moira main. And I was like, well, I'm a Moira main too, so what do you want? What do you want me to do? She went Juno. Not that doxy.
Hold on to your hard drives, folks. The game is about to begin.
I'm not reading anything right now, Razor, but
Folks, this is a match you
I don't know if you can see. I have books, a bunch of books behind me. I have a book that a friend wrote that I
It's time for the team
think I'm gonna read next.
their playbooks.
I think it's kind of a sci-fi book, actually, now that I think about it. A friend of mine and Beelzebubby's wrote it a while ago. And I bought it, but I forgot that I had it. But then when I was going through... Since Jared left, I've been going through all my old boxes and trying to get rid of stuff. And seeing what I can unpack now that I have a little more space. And I found that book while I was going through them. Juno is strong in Stadium. It's called The Infinite Place. It says, the glow keeps the shadows away. Beyond in the darkness, things stalk just out of sight. The light gives people courage. Some leave to explore the night, sacrificing the safety to satisfy their curiosity. These stories are about the people who decided the unknown was worth the risk. They had that sinking feeling in the pit of their stomach, but ignored it. Their eyes adjusted and they were unprepared for what they saw. They told themselves it would be all right. Unfortunately, where they're going goes on forever. I will report back.
3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Our tale begins in
Bye. Slay. I think self-published. I'll check in a minute. I'm pretty sure he's self-published. Reinhardt. I know you need heals. You ran the fuck away from us. Oh, I don't know about this Reinhardt. Uh-oh. Well. Yeah, I think self-published. It's been years. He used to work with us. He was the like alcohol and drug counselor at the university we worked at. And then he like wrote in his spare time. Ooh, girl. This Reinhardt is pushing way too fucking much.
Get in there, Bob. Bob, do something.
Oh, not the Bob. All right, we turned that shit around.
1-2-0.
Yeah, self-published. I don't even see like it has an ISBN, but it doesn't have a like usually on the inside of the front before the table of contents there's like a page that has like the copyright info and stuff. It doesn't even have one of those. It just has the title page and then the table of contents. Oh, that's wild, Doxy. I am excited because where we live, we have AC. And living in Maine, it's not something that's like a huge priority, but the last few summers have been pretty hot. And it's been really nice having, we have a heat pump.
Who will cave to the pressure and who will come out on top? The arena is ready and waiting. 20 seconds to go.
Your support is my secret weapon. So true, Frosty Tools. You spelled.
Not long now until the teams lock in for the round.
So, as they say, I have no idea what is going on.
3, 2, 1. Capture the objective. The objective goes live in 10.
See, he's just diving in. Like, obviously, I'm really good at my job, so he's staying alive, but like, shit.
Charging through the competition.
Hi, girl. Reinhardt, please. Like, why are we pushing up so far? This Reinhardt's so stupid. Ooh. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, they have a lever. Thank you. Their Juno left. That's great, because I don't really trust our Reinhardt very much. You're welcome. I mean, our Juno's not doing very well either, but we have me, so. Slay. All right. I don't want to jinx anything, but this is going very well. So far, so good.
Coming up. Get ready for chaos in Clash.
Almost finished packing. Love that. Are you packing the Speedo? It's just that kind of trip. The golden nugget, huh? Interesting. It's possible that sometime over the summer, actually during Pride, we might have to do this. I might have to move up and stay in the upstairs unit for a while, which is fine, I guess. I don't know if they have a heat pump up there, but upstairs they have like a balcony up there, and I could go lay out in the sun, and no one would be able to see me. So I could work on these tan lines, honey. The 5-inch inseams far too much. This Ash with a tail.
10 seconds until the objectives are locked. Objectives live.
Ah, she's so close. Get her.
For that play.
Damn. Oh, yeah, that's the point raiser. Yeah. Especially if there's no AC on the upstairs unit. I better be getting something out of it.
Objective C.
I think I see the enemy.
Charging through the competition. That's gonna sting.
Reinhardt, come back. And there's a little grill up there. So I don't really want to do it. I'd rather just stay in my unit, but if I have to, I'm trying to find the like silver lining. No, thank you. No, thank you. Do not shoot me. Slay. Okay.
You can really tell who the playmakers are.
Come on, origami.
Next up, the teams are going head to head in control.
Yup. I'm technically getting out Moira, but we're still winning, so whatever. Their Juno is really... Kudos to her for coming back, I guess, but
Everyone's waiting to see how the
she's way behind. Way behind. What are y'all making for dinner tonight?
The arena is ready. 20 seconds to go.
Tandoori chicken.
Long now until the teams lock in for the round. This next point decides the match, and victory is in reach. 3, 2,
Love that. Oh, is Tyler not coming with you?
capture the objective.
I guess I just assumed it was a mutual friend.
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds. The objective's online.
No, you don't, girl. Competition petrified. We gotta go, girl. No. 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 Girl. Slay. That was good.
Let's take a look at this highlight.
I don't know about that. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, I hope you have fun. All right, contender one. Love that. We're kind of cruising tonight. Hello? Not the auto mod. We're undefeated today. Knock on wood. We have yet to lose. Oh wait, did I? I think I have a new transition thing I forgot to put on here. This one? This one? I feel like I like the TV screen one more. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Normally I don't win this much. But we'll take it. Is it because Razer uninstalled the game? Maybe. It's possible. I've been doing these like snack plates instead of meals lately, and I think I'm gonna do one of those again. I just don't eat a ton at once. So I think it's easier for me to just do like smaller meals that are like kind of split up more. Especially now that it's just me, it doesn't make any sense at all for me to cook like big meals. Because I'll be eating that same thing for the next week before I can finish it all. Like when I make soup, I make like a big pot of like loaded potato soup. It literally takes me a week unless I can find someone to take some of it. Like if my mom comes over, I'll make her take some home with her. And by day like 4, I'm ready for something else. But I feel like I have to keep eating that because it's what I have. I've been doing burrito bowls a lot lately too. Oh, I did a thing and it actually worked. Now comes the delicate dance of packing where I need the stuff in the morning before leaving. I always hated doing that. I used to travel a lot when I worked in the call center. And I was always like, because I will maximize space, so I would squish things in there.
Humans, omnids, and simians of all ages
There's an organization
must stay
in Maine who works for like LGBTQ plus like rights. They're celebrating an anniversary this year, and so they put out a call for like designs for their Pride merch to celebrate this anniversary for them. And I threw one together the night before the deadline, so I was like, who knows, maybe. And they picked mine as one of the like finalists. And looking at the comments, my design's one of the ones that's getting all the votes. We're in our graphic design era. Graphic art and design is my passion. Keep an eye on the self-promo channel because I will be dropping it there so you all can go and vote.
nearly time to start the game, and the crowd couldn't be more excited. Now this is going to be a match for the Databanks.
And I think the winner gets money. I think they get paid too, so hey.
Welcome to the armory. Now's the time for our teams to work out their strategies.
Strategies. Yeah, kind of cute. It's funny because I used to work pretty closely with the organization, but I had kind of a falling out with their executive director, but he's not there anymore. He moved on to something else. So I think we're okay now. Have we found our new calling? Maybe. I'll tell you this, I really like designing things. I don't have like no one's ever taught me how to do graphic design, but like designing merch and stuff, I really like doing that. I think if I knew what I was doing in terms of like e-commerce and how to like sell things on the internet, and if I was better at like the marketing side of things, I could probably do like a cute little apparel brand or something, but I don't really know what I'm doing with all that stuff, so. But I like doing it, it's fun. Like when I used to make overlays and stuff for people all the time, I like doing that.
Can't get here quick enough.
It's fun. I'm just not like, I wouldn't be able to take, like if you came to me and were like, I need a logo that's like an elephant holding a spatula, I wouldn't be able to draw that from scratch for you. I would have to find like assets to use. Which is why I don't think I would be able to do it like professionally. But in terms of designing my own stuff, yeah, it's a good time.
Not long now until the teams
If I could just design Carry the One merch for a living, hell yeah, brother.
Three, two, one. Capture the objective.
Raw. Who do we have? Ash and Soldier. It's an interesting combo.
In 10.
Got him.
Let us proceed.
Yes. Okay. Just gotta go viral. I know. That's all. Maybe I should have done like marketing or something for my academic program. Oh, he wanted me bad. That felt targeted. Oh, because it was. Got it.
Sorry about that.
Reborn from the darkness. 60 seconds left.
We're moving.
Shit. Just trying to get our Junker Queen, but they're pretty good at like cutting the tank off from us, but our tank's not. Either she's not noticing it or she doesn't care. Because she's not trying to get back to us. Oh, well.
They've taken the robot. How irksome.
That is irksome. I think we should be alright though. Oh! Yeah, that soldier's coming for me specifically. I have my ult if they can hold him. Love that.
Here's our score.
Love that.
0-1. Some intense competition this round.
I think this is a testament to how much the tank role really matters though, because I feel like so much of these matches has really depended on the tank matchup.
To face off in control.
Yeah.
We're in the middle innings and everyone's waiting to see how the match shakes out. Only 20 seconds remain before the action begins. The time for preparations is almost up. Three, two, one. Capture the objective.
What's up?
That Reaper's gonna get his ass killed, sir. Oh, well. Ignore my orbs, it's fine. Fine. Oh, levers. That is really annoying. That is annoying. May running right into that. Girl.
Competition petrified.
Well. This does suck. It's always tough when that happens.
Let's check the stats.
Well.
2-2. You can really tell who the playmakers are.
Okay.
Coming up next, it's time for clash.
Yeah, it is kind of boring. I think if they leave, I still get a win, though. For what it's worth.
What tactics will the teams come up with this round?
For what it's worth. Yeah. Elite 5! Hell yeah. Can't tell me shit. We're on a roll. Very slay. Very slay, very fierce. Slay, work, diva the house down, mothered. Shout out to the like 2 of you who sent me something or like a DM on Mother's Day too. That was very nice of you. I am nobody's mother, but I will accept that I do mother, the verb. I will accept that. The title, maybe not. But it is something I do. Not lately. I haven't been a dragon so long. I have eyebrows again. We have eyebrows. Ow. I will say the queue times when I queue for support tend to be really long. It makes me want to queue for DPS too, but the vibes have been pretty good so far, so I don't want to. I don't want to wreck them. I don't want to ruin it. So I won't. I did post the link to that contest thing in the staff workroom. Or no, the staff kiki. I have the most votes right now, but it's very close between my design and one of the other ones, so.
Enter the stadium. First up, put those hands together. It's time for push. Believe me, you don't want to die on Moira's watch.
Moira. Boosting, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know when it closes. I didn't even look at that. Oh, tomorrow night. Y'all got 24 hours. Tomorrow night at midnight, Eastern.
Hold on to your hard drives, folks. The game is about to begin. You can't go wrong with all
Tell your friends.
like these.
Lots of Reaper in this mode. Very interesting. Let's see if we can keep the streak alive. I do want to start streaming. I know I say this every time I stream, but I'm gonna start doing more chatting and like reaction streams where we watch videos together, and the co-working, because those are gonna be easier, I think, to work into my like schedule as things start to hopefully get busier for me. So gaming might not be quite as much of a focus for the time being, just while I kind of figure out. I want to make sure that I am leaving myself enough time to do like schoolwork, and when I have a job, like preparing and getting ready for whatever I need to do for that. So, but I don't want to stop streaming. So I'm trying out some different things to see what will be kind of the most sustainable. Co-working makes a lot of sense just because that's something I can do while I'm doing schoolwork, or I could probably stream while I'm working too and just mute myself when I'm getting calls, but I don't know if we'll do all that.
The arena is calling. Our teams have 20 seconds left.
Let's go, girls. Good luck, have fun.
The armory is about to close.
I don't want you to stop streaming. Well, I don't want to either, but I do want to be at least more consistent. So it might mean just being more honest about like maybe only committing to 1 or 2 streams a week, even though I want to do more.
If it must be done,
We'll figure it out.
quickly.
I think that as some of these things start to like take shape, it'll be easier for me to stream too, because my mindset won't be such garbage all the time. Honestly, that's a big part of it, is just like, it's so hard sometimes to even just want to stream. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Yeah, exactly. And I appreciate how much, you know, the community has been. I've been
We're in the lead.
not super fun to be around. And folks have been very supportive, and I appreciate that. But I'd rather not subject you all to that if I can avoid it, you know? Oh, Junker Queen, you're so welcome. I just put everything I had into keeping you alive. So I do feel like that will start shifting now that I feel less, like there's a less sort of like immediate threat, I guess. Shit. Oh, girl, I feel like I was working so hard. That's okay. That was a pretty good stretch, and they've only got 40 seconds, so. As long as we stay grouped up and don't lose our heads, I think we'll be fine.
Don't let them push.
30 seconds left.
What?
They've taken the
I don't know about that. It sure felt like I died before her bomb went off. That sure looked very suspicious. Not them backing off of the...
Is 0.
That worked out for us.
Some intense competition this round. Next up, the teams are going head to head in control.
I used to hate this map, but it's okay now. Not my favorite, but... there are worse ones. This is such a niche reference. I feel sometimes like a boomer because I feel like TikTok isn't cool to the Gen Zers and the Gen Alphas anymore, but there's this one TikToker. I don't know her name, but I would recognize her in a heartbeat. She does these TikToks where she does impressions and she's pretty good at them.
Will cave to the pressure.
And she does this Tate McRae one. And she just goes, "It's okay, I'm okay. It's okay, I'm okay." I keep getting that stuck in my head. What do they do now if not to? I don't know. I don't know. I think they do, and maybe they just don't. Because I'm a boomer, I don't have the same For You page. Mine's all like dogs and
The armory is about to close.
people doing skits and shit. I don't know, I'm trying an eraser. Well, the dated references.
3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
That's what happens every year when I do the U Main show. Every year I'm like, this is the year I'm not going to be funny anymore because I don't know what they're into and I don't have any friends that have kids that age or anything, so I can't, like, there's nobody I can reach out to be like, hey, girl. Shit. Was nobody gonna come back here and help me? Hello?
The objective's online.
Ooh, love that. Love that. Gosh, feels like they're everywhere. What the hell? Hell yeah. Hoo-wee.
My ultimate is charging.
Oh, well.
And they win the round.
All right then. Not geriatric.
2-2. I can hardly believe my optics when I see stats like these.
I don't want to jinx anything, but these matches are going
Clash.
almost alarmingly well. It's okay. I'm okay. Oh my gosh, someone commented on someone commented on that post and said, I don't vote for any of these. My design was better than the 4 of them. Even though mine wasn't chosen, it'll be definitely seen in the Pride Parade, but without the logo. Wow. Fuck my drag, I guess. Damn. Shit.
Seconds remain before the action begins.
Well, fuck me then. Damn.
The time for preparations is almost up.
They commented twice. The second time they're like, they never pick anything I design. I'm like, okay, then maybe ask them for some feedback. Ask them what it was about your design that didn't speak to them, or what it was about the designs they did pick that they liked. Commenting some shit like that isn't gonna isn't gonna change anything. I would assume. It wouldn't for me.
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds. The objective's live.
Oh, everyone's dying. Got him.
Moving up to objective C.
Everybody's dying. Everybody's dying.
Seconds until the objective's unlocked.
Jesus. Holy. Ah! Shit. I felt aggressive. My computer cannot keep up with all this. My poor little PC. She's so tired. I can't tell if we were trying to contest that or not. Fuck. Hi, Sadly. Welcome in.
Reborn from the darkness.
How are you? I think we need to group up.
The objective unlocks in 10
I'm lagging real bad. He keeps getting past. Our tank's not paying attention to him. And she's doing a great job, generally speaking, but it feels like nobody's paying attention to this. Reaper. Ooh, got him. I feel like I was MVP that time. What? Girl. I don't know about all that. You're good. Good to hear. I guess we won. That's all that matters. I shouldn't be so picky, but she was doing pretty well. She rezzed me, I think, 2 or 3 times. Let's get rid of that one. Let's do that. I know, imagine. She's doing pretty well. Not that Mercy's hard, but she's doing well for a Mercy player, you know.
Competition. Who will cave to the pressure and who will come out?
Do you like the new merch? Oh, not this. She did not like that transition.
The arena is calling. Our teams have
Too addicted to DVD. I think it's never a good thing to only play one game and get so like down the rabbit hole with it. I say that as someone who used to be that way with a DVD, but I get it. I get it.
It's the match point. If they keep it together, they can win this. 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Not that. You are obsessed. Ooh, the lag, honey. Oh, everyone's on fire. Everyone's on fire. Ashe is so annoying in this mode when she gets the like extra dynamite. I had a yesterday I think I was playing and there was an Ashe who was literally, it was like constantly dropping dynamite on us. She had it, I think there's one where when she dies she drops dynamite, or when she gets a kill maybe. I can't remember what it was. Something. But it was like literally raining dynamite all over us. Shit.
And Diva shows everyone she's second to none.
Hi, Tyler. The lag is so bad. I hope it's not that bad on stream. I'm sorry. Everybody's just ulting at the same time. Shit. Shit. Get off me! Fuck, I didn't mean to ult. Shit. That was stupid. I shouldn't have done that, I panicked. What changed between the last round and this one? Holy fuck. Shit. I feel like I'm doing so much damage. I feel like I'm doing so much healing. And it's just not enough. Please! Girl, I'm busting my ass right now. If we lose this round, it will not be because of the supports. Shit. I tried. Fuck. Girl. Reminder, we have new merch today. We have the Hell Yeah Brother merch in a hoodie or a hat. We have new t-shirts. We have new tank tops. It's tank top season, gentlemen. Oh, girl. What happened? We were rolling them.
You can really tell who the playmakers are.
Gagged. That Reaper like woke up.
Time to face off in control.
The way it didn't let me open the armory at first, that was weird. That was very strange. Excuse me. Out here trying to hamstring me. I don't think so. I don't think.
It's a fierce competition. Who will cave to the pressure? Who will come out?
No, they're not about to reverse sweep us. I don't think. The more I'm watching my stream, the more I'm okay with how that looks on me, actually.
Only 20 seconds left.
We might be turning a corner.
This round off.
It's the power of Carry the One merch.
The time for preparations is almost up. This next point decides the match, and victory is in reach. 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective. The enemy is here.
I thought I would have more trouble with the Diva. Honestly.
10 seconds until the objective's unlocked.
No missiles for me, please. Thank you so much.
The objective's live.
Girl, I don't even know what was happening there. Hello?
Bothersome. Recover your strength.
Oh, we got the ult out of her though. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Surrender to my will.
Imagine solo ulting me like that. Wild. And now I have my ult, and I know that she doesn't have hers. I ult her back. Yep. Oh, bye, Tyler. Hello, goodbye. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your date night.
Give it up for the Joker Queen!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that got ugly fast. Hello?
It looks like this round is a lot
What is going on?
to bring it back. Here's our score. 2.
Like, what is there, like, Reaper all of a sudden on fucking Power Ranger mode? The fuck?
Next up, the teams are facing off in clash.
It's like the Reaper was hibernating and now all of a sudden he ate his Wheaties. Let's do this. Thank you, Razor. Enjoy your dinner. And if I don't talk to you before your flight tomorrow,
Another round down, and it's safe to say the teams are
I hope so too. It's not looking good right now, but hi.
The arena is ready and waiting. 20 seconds to go.
I'll see you on Insta.
The time for preparations is
I don't know if I want to see what you'll be getting into.
It's the match point. If they keep it together, they can win this.
You better pack the jockstrap.
3, 2, 1. Commencing attack on
Las Vegas is exactly where she needs to be.
the objective unlocks in 10 seconds. The objective's online. It's Mercy with a miraculous play. That's a bounty.
So many orbs. Girl,
They're advancing to a
we gotta go. Huh. Oh, hallelujah. Holy shit. Close one. Too close even.
Let's run this play back.
Not the mercy play of the game. Not bad. Not bad. This lag though, I feel like it's getting worse. I'm not dropping frames though, so it's literally the game. It's not good. All right, I'm gonna grab another drink. Be right back. Don't look at my butt. Or do, I guess. I'll probably do it maybe 2 more. And I think we'll wrap up. Just wanted to do like a cute little stream, nothing too intense. Chat's so quiet. Anyway. Bye, girl. My chat's quiet because it's dinner time. And if there's one thing about my community, it's that we know how to eat. It takes 2 hands to eat in this family. But I know they're watching. I know they're watching. And even if they're not, I don't have to bribe them to chat. I just send them toe pics, like everybody else. Like a red-blooded American. Not the meowing. Q times, hello. Hi Dill, how are you, friend? Packet type. Congratulations on the job. I saw that on Blue Sky. That's very exciting. Love that for you. That must feel so good. Marinate with Dill's chill vibes in Palia, Elderwood updates, and LGBTQI plus representation await. Don't miss out. It's true. I don't know why I have such a hard time reading when people put the emotes in between all that shit. My brain literally stops at each emoji. But I hope you're doing well. We're playing a little stadium today. Moira, obviously. Because I love myself. Ooh. Unless someone else snatches her before me. But so far, so good. Although, Crazy Cat Lady, you sound like a Moira main. I'll play Lucio if I have to, but I'd rather not. My controller, hello? Oh! Lucky.
Want to die on Moira's watch.
Trying to get out of the toxic place I've been at, and it's finally happening. Love that. That's such a good feeling when you're like, when you know that it's happening. Like you've been thinking about it, picturing it, envisioning it. That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. Hopefully this new place is as good as it seems from the outside. I hope it works out. Lots of Junker Queen today too. Junker Queen Reaper, almost every single match.
It's nearly time to start the game, and the crowd couldn't be more excited. Looks like the heavy hitters are coming to play.
I don't know about the Junker Queen into Azaria, but
Welcome to the armory.
we'll see. We've won all of our matches today. Not to jinx anything, but kind of on a roll. On Stadium, Moira. You're a Mercy main in Stadium. Lots of Mercies too. Our last match, the Mercy was the one who had to play the game. Yeah, I'm loving me some Moira. I was playing a lot of DPS in Stadium, but it's so hit or miss, and I feel like I have way less fun playing DPS, so we've just been doing support today. And of course, no tank. Ever. But I really like Moira. I like Lucio. I like maximizing his boops. So the one where he gets an extra boop, and then the boops do a shit ton of damage. That's fun.
Almost time for the first round, and the teams are readying up.
I like playing Moira because I think her ability to do damage and support makes her really helpful in this mode.
Only 20 seconds remain before the action begins.
I mean, we missing someone? No, girl. Oh, let's go, girls. Not sure about the Genji Reaper combo. I feel like this Ashe Soldier is going to be kind of tough without another ranged hit scan, but we'll see what happens. Either way.
The objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
Let the push commence.
Okay. Oh! I turned around and I shouldn't have. I was too worried about keeping that Genji alive. While he was running away and leaving me exposed.
Bothersome.
A play of cosmic proportions by Judo.
Girl. Oh shit, son. I run away. Yeah, I'm concerned.
Soldier 76 is backing him up.
Time to put a stop to their efforts.
I feel like our Junker Queen's not... I mean, again, Zarya's not a great matchup for her, but... It feels like she's doing a lot of running away and not a lot of damage. I'll say that. I mean, we're winning, so I guess I should just be grateful, but... Oh. Girl. That felt like that was meant for me, maybe. Y'all, hurry up and kill this Arya. Thank you. Everybody get away. Jeez. Come on, 10 assists.
You can really tell who the playmakers are.
The shorter spawns, or the closer spawns, make this so stressful.
Teams are going head to head in control.
And everybody just ults at the same time. Yeah. Okay. It's okay, I'm okay.
We've already seen so much action, and there's still more to come. Only 20 seconds remain before the action begins. The armory is about to close. Three, two, one. Capture the objective.
Oh, girl. Excuse you. Excuse you. Hi, saved. Welcome in. Oh. How are you? Oh. I'll handle this. I don't know about pushing up this far. I feel like we're gonna regret that. Oh no! Oh, never mind. Got him. I don't know why I was so afraid of him. Ladies, what are we doing all the way up here? This is just not... We don't need to do all this. Well, I got no more juice now. I think... Ah! See ya. Alright. I mean, I guess. We'll take it.
I can hardly
We'll take that.
Up next, get ready for chaos in Flash.
Don't mind if I do. Mm. I like these juicy orbs with her. If y'all want to go vote for me, my design is design number 2 on that Instagram link. You literally just comment 2. We want to win. I think there's a cash prize. I think whoever gets picked gets paid.
They're all for a shot at the win.
If I remember correctly. I don't think I would have sent a design in if they weren't going to pay whoever they choose. It's very close right now. Too close. We gotta do something about it.
Waiting. 20 seconds to go.
Affirmative.
Not long now until the teams lock in for the round. Three, two, one. Commencing attack on objective B.
Queen shit, let's go.
Think you can take
The objective goes live in 10.
Oh. Who got me? That was fishy.
A play of cosmic proportions by Juno.
Oh, got him. That Ash. It's probably her who got me. Oh, don't leave me alone! Oh, never mind. Never mind, it's been handled. I don't know why I'm always so scared of him.
The objective. They're advancing to objective C. The objective unlocks in 10 seconds. The objective's online.
Ew, get out of my face. No, girl. Whew. Slay.
0 to 3. Some intense competition this round.
Okay. It's okay, I'm okay.
Next up,
It's okay, I'm okay.
start the push.
Oh, I like this one. Gives you the long tendrils. okay. I'm okay. I have that stuck in my head. I keep getting her on my For You page and I can't get her to go away.
We've already seen
It's okay. I'm okay.
to come.
She's so funny. Remember when that's what TikTok was all about? It was just people doing stupid shit like that. Now every time I open it, it's someone's got a dog who's dying, and there's a GoFundMe, and if I don't watch it for a minute, I'm okay with their dog dying and I'm a bad person. But then if you watch that video, you're telling the algorithm to show you more shit like that, and then all of a sudden, it's nothing but dying dogs. Ugh.
We're at the match point.
It's okay, I'm not okay.
And they win it all. 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective. 10 seconds until the objective's unlocked.
Let's go, girlies. Oh, no dynamite for me, please.
Let the push commence.
Huh. Well, I guess that worked out, didn't it? Girl, I'm throwing my orbs. I'm doing my best. Y'all want to play so far up? That's on you. I'm still out healing with Juno somehow, so I guess it's working. Oh, oh, not the Mercy. Oh, the Moira got. Okay, we're good. I don't know if I would be able to recover. Getting got by the Mercy Glock. Somebody dead? Almost everybody's dead.
Bad move.
And now she's stuck over there. Girl. What are you doing?
Claiming the robot.
60 seconds remaining.
Courier strike.
Almost at the finish line.
Let us proceed.
I blast the bomb. Slay!
To the ego for sure.
Another win!
Play of the game.
Ah! Bitch. I mean, we're not surprised, right? I mean... I don't know if this was the play of the game, but I'll take it. We haven't lost tonight. Part of me wants to just end now while I'm ahead. But we literally... Where do I go to see that? History. Yeah. Oh. What do you mean we lost twice? Oh no, those are maps. Just kidding. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Not the cheap viewers. Now that Razor's gone, I have to do this myself. Ugh. I'll probably do one more and then we'll probably wrap up. And I'm starting to get hungry. And the dog probably has to go out. I guess. Thank you all for tuning in and hanging out today. I appreciate it. I have literally not streamed the entire month. And I didn't promote this one either, so I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I just don't know if I'm a schedule girly. As much as I would love to be like, I stream this day and this day at this time, I just don't know that I'm... Maybe when things settle down and I have like a permanent full-time job and I have a little more stability, but right now, just don't think it's in the cards for me, babe. Not me, not now. I need another one of the coins so I can upgrade my battle pass. Let's open her. I do like that one. For all the times I play Reinhardt. Okay. No skins really speaking to me anymore either. I feel like I just have my go-tos for everybody I play, and I'm happy with that. It's okay, I'm okay. Yeah, I think this will be our last one. Even if we win, I'm really excited about the Street Fighter. I forgot about that. The Street Fighter collab. Love me some Street Fighter. Oh. Well. Street Fighter 2 was like the first video game I really got into. My brother and I had a Super Nintendo. And I would always play Chun-Li. And my brother would always accuse me of cheating. Which was wild because a Super Nintendo has like 4 buttons. And we would get it taken away from us on like a daily basis. But I was so into that game. Chun-Li and Blanca. Those were my go-to. So it's very exciting that they're both in this new collab. Although I don't think any of the heroes are ones that I really play, but we might snatch up the skins anyway.
The game is about to begin. You can't go wrong with all-star rosters like these.
Okay, I can work with this.
Welcome to the armory.
I always start with the same build. Just because I feel like this is a good, like, basic... until you know what you're dealing with. Just, I think, a good starter build. Very into the skin as well. More glitter, please. It's okay, I'm okay.
The first round can't get here quick enough.
Nobody said good luck, have fun back to me. That's very interesting. Let the record show.
The arena is calling. Our teams
I am the goodwill ambassador for this game.
Watch here. Watch and learn.
Not Boom Daddy.
3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Ooh, been lagging again.
10 seconds until the objective's unlocked. As Diva shows everyone she's second to none.
Girl. I will say having Moira and Ana makes our team real slow. We're real slow. Hi, Schwell. Welcome in. Happy birthday. How are you? What is this diva doing? Ooh, this lag is intense. What is the lag, honey? Oh! Okay, that time my stream was lagging. Usually it's just the game. It's been a good birthday. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad. We're just playing a little Overwatch. We talked earlier about our merch, which I know you saw. New merch, very exciting. Get out of here. I thought you might like that. I thought it was pretty clever. I think it was Kiki actually who gave us that idea, but
You can really tell who the players are.
we also have I don't know if you saw Equality Main.
Next.
Equality Main is doing a contest for their like 40th anniversary Pride merch. One of the designs that they picked for their finals was a design I made. So if you want to go vote for design number 2 by any chance, perhaps she wins some money if they choose my design. So could be cute. They literally just posted it a couple hours ago. But you can only vote until I think tomorrow night, so. There's a very salty person in the comments. You can check that out too if you want. They were basically like, I don't like any of these designs. None of them are as good as the one I designed, but Equality Maid never picks my design. I was like, all right, girl. Tell us how you really feel.
Not long now until the teams lock in for the round. 3, 2, 1. Time to capture the objective.
Found an enemy.
10 seconds until the objective's unlocked.
Oh, girl. Shit! Oh no! Well. It feels like there's a whole story going on in that comment section that none of us are aware of. Like, it feels like maybe there's some history there that is bearing out in the comments. Diva, where are you going, girl? Girl. Where are you going and where are you taking our entire team? Shit. I know. It's a lot. Especially, like, it sounds like she just drew something and then slapped their logo on it and is upset that they don't want to make that their Pride merch. Like, when you look at their original post with their requirements, like, they had some pretty specific... Like, they didn't want it to have a bunch of colors. Which, of course, makes sense, but also, like, it's Pride merch, girl. Of course, we're gonna want to put a rainbow on there. So it sounds to me like maybe she just... Oh! You thought. Shit. Shit. Oh no! Oh, she got me. Oh, she got me. Yeah. I didn't take it personally or anything, but it just felt very very specific. And also, if you're upset with the organization, that's one thing. Trust me, I've had my fair share of, like, back and forths with that organization. But don't drag us into it. Oh no. This is not going well. I'm not really sure what our tank's doing. Shit! Girl.
Let's check the standings.
I don't know.
2-1. I can hardly believe my optics when I see
Oh, not that. I know, I haven't said a word about it, even though I very much want to.
coming up
But I don't want to be that person who pops up when she's, like,
in control.
peeking or whatever. To be like, actually, she's kind of terrible, but... Every time I open Facebook, it's the main wire talking about her or Bill Belichick's girlfriend or both. But every time I'm like, oh, if you only knew. Oh, if you only knew, but I'm not gonna pigpile on a member of my own community. Even though she's not who I would pick to represent our community by any stretch. I know, and she's gonna win one of these Rainbow Awards at Pride too. She's nominated for they added a new one this year for, it's like specifically for trans, I think activism, I think is what it's called. It's like a pink and blue sash or whatever. And I'm like, she's gonna win that, fuck. Maybe I don't want to win one anymore. I'm so conflicted because it's like, really? It's like when people like use Caitlyn Jenner to represent that community, and I'm like, you could not have possibly gone further in the wrong direction. But I also don't want her to get like harassed, and you know, I'm sure she's getting all kinds of nasty shit, but
The arena is calling.
yeah, I'm just a regular mainer like the rest of you. I just want to raise my chickens, honor God, and enjoy the beautiful Maine outdoors. Just like the rest of you. Also, fuck non-binary people. Specifically.
3, 2,
In that order. See, I'm just like you. I too hate non-binary people. Ooh, girl. Oh. Ladies, we're lagging. We're lagging, and it's not going well. We've won every single match we played today. I do not want to lose now. But it does sort of feel like that's what's gonna happen. Oh, what? This Maywall is really fucking me up. This tank's just not good. I need her to stop. Oh! Sorry, Anna, I tried so hard. Not the Stoltinki. I have no fucking clue. Slovakia. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna end well for us. I don't think this is gonna end well. Oh. Oh. Oh, not y'all showing up now that my team sucks. Tree, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, welcome in. No! Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. We've literally won every single match today until this one, and now we have guests? I don't think. Shwell, thank you so much for the... I thought I heard a second alert. I just assumed I fucked mine up. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Tree, how was the rest of your stream? I know you've been... Motherfucker, you're ill. Not sick. Glock sick. How was, are you playing Rivals today? Oh! Diva, please. Diva, please! Shit. Oh! Clutch orb, love that. Please! Quit running away, we need this! Oh, get him, Diva. Fuck him up. Oh! Did not work out. Did not work out. Well, welcome in, everyone. I'm Carrie the One. We are playing some Overwatch. We have new merch today. We launched our Pride merch. Wearing it now.
Some intense competition this round.
I just...
Next up,
Well, on paper, it looks like I'm the reason we're losing, but that can't be right. That can't be right. Do that. I'm playing the new stadium mode. I feel like I'm the only person in the world who actually likes this mode. I feel like a lot of other folks are just over it now. I think people liked it at first, but now that people know what they're doing and they know what the good builds are,
It's a fierce competition.
people don't like it anymore.
Cave to the pressure.
But I still like it.
Will come out on top. The arena is calling. Our teams have 20 seconds left.
Sounds good. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope you feel better. Am I playing for a bit longer? I might go a little bit longer. Why did you download it, Shwill? Are you gonna play? Huh? Partner's obsessed with stadium mode. I really like it. I don't think I've played anything else really since it came out. I did, I think, a couple quick play matches with Razor because he was complaining about stadium. Because he hates it too, but I really like stadium. The matches are usually short enough, or at least the rounds are short enough, that if I suck and lose, I don't get as like upset about it. It doesn't feel like as big of a deal. Okay. Okay. What do you mean no? That's unfortunate. Well, perhaps this team's not great. That sucks. We made it all the way to elite and everything. We made it to elite employee status. We're not even trying. What are we doing? Y'all are just hanging out over here. Oh!
The objective unlocks in
Well.
10 seconds.
Yeah, this team's kind of ass. Girl, I'm trying. I don't know what. I have nothing else to give. Just end it. At this point. Nice try. Oh! Shit. I don't know why he always gets me with that. Nasty. Ugh. Oh, look at our Cassidy. That might be it. That might be it.
Coming up next. Who's ready to start the push?
Well. Oh yeah, I forgot about the free fart stream. More orbs, you say? Don't mind if I do. Let's try that. Let's try that. So the more I deal damage with my orb, it reduces their healing. So maybe the Cassidy can get a kill. That would be really nice.
Another round down and it's safe.
Ponder those orbs. Ponder these orbs, honey. Ah. Hell yeah, brother. Oh! I love Moira. How does anybody play anybody other than Moira ever?
Only 20 seconds remain.
Moira and Junkrat are the only acceptable heroes. I'm very excited for Junkrat to join Stadium.
Not long now until the teams lock in for the round. The team needs to pull together to stay in the fight. 3, 2, 1.
I'm trying.
Time to capture the objective.
What I might do is I might wrap up after this one, just because I know the dog probably has to go out. And then this diva's got me diving too far. I'm trying to stay up her ass because she's dying so much and it's getting me killed. And then I might hop into the Discord later, is what I was gonna say. They're just like toying with us at this point. Like it doesn't even feel like we can do anything to them. See what I mean? Like there's just no... Girl. I really should have just quit while I was ahead, huh? We won like 6 matches in a row and then this. I faded, but okay. Yeah, this team's just not good. Wild. Yikes. Well, yeah, I think that was our last one. Fuck that. Man, we were doing so well. I knew it wasn't gonna last forever, but damn. Anyway, we will not be watching that. We will not be watching that. But we made it to Elite, which is pretty good. We started tonight, I think, Contender 2. So we went up, what? 3 ranks? That's pretty good. Considering we only played for a couple hours. I know, McLovin, are you for real? Imagine. It's the internet. You can be anybody you want, and you choose to be McLovin. Red flag. Red flag. I'm afraid that's concerning. Anyway. It's okay, I'm okay. I had that stuck in my fucking head. Anyway, what if we found someone cute to raid, huh? What do we think? What do we think? I really like this design, the merch. Hell yeah, brother. As the kids say, it eats. Let's see who's playing Overwatch. It is cute, thank you. I thought so too. Graphic design is my passion. My passion, nay, my calling. What do you mean there's nobody else using the drag tag playing this game? Huh? Huh? It's okay. I'm okay. What about a VTuber? What if we rate a VTuber? We don't rate a lot of VTuber friends. All right, let's do this. Well, thank you all for hanging out. What a cute stream. I had a very nice time. Like I said earlier, for those of you who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to try to start streaming more often, but I'm not going to commit to a schedule just yet. I've got a lot of like shifting and changing happening. I'm starting grad school next month. I start a summer job, and then hopefully we'll have a full-time job lined up after that. So I don't want to try to commit to too much in terms of a schedule, knowing that I'm probably not going to be able to maintain it. So we're just going to try to stream. I want to do at least 2 streams a week, I think is reasonable. And then again, once I start grad school, it'll be easier, I think, to do at least like co-working streams, because I'll have stuff to work on that's time sensitive. So I won't be able to put that off like I have been with all the other shit I've been doing. So yeah. What else? Merch. Make sure you grab your merch. It's on a discount. You get 10% off if you're a Club Carrie VIP member. We make it very easy for you. And yeah, my mom's gonna be staying with me for a couple days this weekend, so I don't know if I'll be streaming much this weekend, but I'll try to maybe stream tomorrow.